Alright. Hello, my name is Jacob Smith. Um, Welcome to Jake Plays. Let's continue, shall we? I think in the last one, we gave him the food. And now we have the warm doublets. Sorry, just moving container box just so it's... I am trying to correct this. And okay, I guess that's it. Move this right here. Okay. I'm doing this from my cell phone, guys. Sorry about that. Line it up. Okay. So, as I was saying, in the last one, we helped the old man out. We gave him some food. That sounds weird, but okay. Do we have... Of course we don't. Because I used it to attack people. Let's get rid of stick. No. Okay. That's gonna be difficult unless we don't go that way. And my phone tilted it sideways. Is there no way of fixing this thing? Oh yeah, capture card. Fortunately, I don't have the money to do so, yeah. Well, there's that. Just gonna do it this way then. I heard everything is going back online with the whole crowd strike thing, which is cool. And I wonder who's hitting me with an arrow. Oh, arrow. And let me take your stuff. Let me grab this and let me kick you, because you deserve to be kicked. And let me do that, and you are dead. Wonderful. So, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, now I have to read this. Acorn, often found underground near trees. Squirrels adore this nut, so you may have competition while foraging. Add one to a meal for a nutty seasoning. Never mind. Yeah, the crowd strike thing. Everything is going back online, which is fine. Anyway, another one. Keese wing. The wing of a keese, it's covered with very short, sharp fur. It's not much by itself, but you can mix it with critters to make something useful. Huh. Okay. Keese eyeball. A rare material dropped by a defeated keese. It's fun to look at, but it doesn't seem to have much use at first glance. But it must be good for something. We'll find that out. So anyway, crowd strike. Yeah, that was weird. I kind of got nervous because the bankings and stuff. But I also got nervous that nothing would get turned on again. But, you know, whatever. Guess that happens sometimes nowadays. We depend too much on... I mean, I'm saying this while I'm playing Breath of the Wild on a console, on a technology. And that was a mistake. Cool. I have 3 arrows. Anyway, I say that while I'm playing this on a console, you know, which I wouldn't be reading about it because there's nothing about it in a book, unless it's the manual, so, yeah. Anyway, CrowdStrike. Yeah, I don't know much about security stuff, but I guess they pushed an update which was a bad update for Windows, and it blue screened every Windows in existence. I mean, not every Windows, but the Windows machines that count, you know. And hold on, and wonderful. Ooh, take your Boko Club and let's search for a thing here. Read about that. So yeah, it affected important Windows computers, and it just destroyed. Well, not destroyed. Temporarily made stuff unavailable, and very important stuff, but stuff that doesn't necessarily impact us. I mean, me. I shouldn't say us because there's people who have flights delayed and surgeries, and I feel bad for them. You know, people need to go home and have life-saving surgery, and it's not fair that it's all dependent on digital stuff. We rely too much on digital infrastructure to do anything. You know, when GameCube was around, GameCube, we were still doing paper. I mean, I was a kid, I didn't care about that stuff, but they were still doing paper, you know, and it worked for a long time. And then, no, everything had to be digital because it would have been so much simpler. So much simpler. But it really wasn't. It made things more complicated for people who didn't understand technology, and made things a lot worse for innovation. And then we have this yesterday, and still today. Sorry, I was reading a message on the camera, and it made me question camera, meaning that I'm still recording this off of my phone. So yeah, and that made me question something personal. Anyway, CrowdStrike. Yeah, interesting little thing. A monopoly, I guess. An annoying monopoly because I guess it runs everything, which I feel shouldn't be, because had that been a ransomware hack, or a hack in general, we would have been screwed majorly. Anyway, I don't like to think about that because I depend too much on services and stuff. I mean, I think we all do, we just don't know that we do. Even though those who say they do, who say they don't, they do. Okay, that's it. So we're going up this mountain, to that blue marker on the mini-map. And yeah. Let me see, actually. Right here. So that's gonna take some time. Hold on, guys. Never mind. That was not what I was... And I did it again. I know there's a better way to do that. I just don't care. Right now, I mean. I will cook when I have free time. In the meantime, I'm trying to get to that shrine. Blue marker. Don't care, don't care. So I'm playing this a little bit earlier, but you guys may get it like around, I mean, somebody may get it. I don't know who's gonna view this. It may be lost in the algorithms or something, but yeah, you guys are gonna get it like probably 6, 7, depending on how long it uploads, because I use a sort of secured public Wi-Fi Cox, or either you guys are on, oops, that was a snowball. Either you guys are on the north coast, north coast, south coast, yeah, north coast, which is either Xfinity, which it would be Xfinity Wi-Fi, sorry, I was talking in the middle of them dying, or you guys are on the south coast, which is Southern California. Sorry, I use it that way, but yeah, if you guys are on each one, Sonoma County is Xfinity, so it'd be Xfinity Wi-Fi, which is the free internet that's not actually free. It's Xfinity's version of a mobile hotspot. Did I not read that? Seared steak, raw meat cooked over an open flame. Cooking it has increased its flavor and the number of hearts it provides. Sweet. 1 heart and a half. That's cool. As you can tell, I'm getting used to this from earlier when I was just not talking at all. Xfinity has their version of the login stuff. Can Namit Shrine. Okay. Xfinity has their version of the login information, the login page, the same as Cox Wi-Fi. So Xfinity Wi-Fi, Cox Wi-Fi are the same. And unfortunately, I forgot what we were talking about. Something that I do a lot with everybody. So yeah, I know we talked about CrowdStrike, but yeah. Let's go into the shrine, beat it, and I think that'll be it for the. No, I have to do that whole entire cutscene. Wonder who's played this. And hopefully I didn't spoil anything. I am gonna read this because, yeah. To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am Ka Namit. In the name of the gods highly, I offer this trial. Cryonis trial. The ice trial. Ka Namit Shrine. Examine. Sheikah Slate confirmed. Authenticated. Distilling rune. Cryonis. Create a pillar of ice from a water surface. Builds ice pillars that are very stable. These pillars can be used as stepping stones or as obstacles. Use kindness on an ice pillar to break it. So earlier you guys have heard me stumbling a lot. Usually that means I'm too hot to speak and being very silent. So yeah, it happens too. Anyway, rune extracted. And ice pillar. Jump over. Break it. Okay. Open this with ice pillar. Break it. Okay, now. Oh. I'm gonna try to do that thing. Bear with me. Yes! Cool. Nice. Right. Okay, we go through that, and then we jump on here, and we jump on here. We try to see if we can disconnect. No, never mind. Treasure chest or completion? I think we'll do treasure chest. Yeah, treasure chest. If we can get over there. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Traveler Spear. I don't know if we read this, but I'm going to read it again. A spear used mainly by travelers to fend off wolves and other beasts. Nope. It's easy to hold and simple to use. Wonderful. Okay. We break. And then we don't break that one. And now we're here. Oh, by the way, sorry for the lines. Product of recording this on a phone. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the volume of a hero. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. Ooh. No, no. Oops. In the name of Game Grumps, I have taken 1 year off of your life. A symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenge of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you. Okay, bye-bye. Now, time for the spiel of the old man. Again, I've played this before, so yeah. Yep. With this, you have now acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary. This means it is finally time. Link, it's finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. You know, this sentence reminds me of Spirit Tracks with all the crazy puzzle and figuring out stuff. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where the 2 lines connect, the shrine would cross. There I will be waiting. I guess we have a thing, huh? Do we shortcut? Or do we... We can shortcut. Yeah, let's shortcut. It's not really a shortcut, but it gets me off the mountain. By the way, this may be an hour, so you may see this at 10, which none of you will watch until tomorrow. If anybody's watching anyway. So my phone has done this thing where it likes to readjust itself for some odd reason. And that's just because I guess it's a modified camera that Pixel uses. So I just fixed it. Hopefully that's a more viewing pleasure than having to watch everything slanted, you know? Okay. We're gonna go to the Goddess of Hylia statue first to just yeah, get a part piece or a stamina wheel. Stupid English. Stamina wheel. Thank you. I mean, not stupid English, but stupid, you know, speaking. Goodbye. Traveler's bow. We've seen that before. You have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I amplify your being. So tell me, what is it that you desire? Heart container. You wish for another heart container? Yes? Yes. I shall grant the power you seek. Heart container. Your life force has been strengthened, increasing your maximum number of hearts by 1. Sweet. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. Why does he keep saying ho? I am not one. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. Okay. You know what? Screw it. Cutscene time.
Well done there, young one. Now, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists.
Sorry, guys.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away, using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Wow. Link has a lot on his plate. Okay, go on. Here's the paraglider. Just as I promised. Paraglider, an item you received from the king on the Great Plateau. It allows you to sail through the sky. Press X while you're in the air to use it. Sweet. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding the area. And I think that is it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. I will destroy Ganon. Next objective. Okay. Seek out Impa. Alright guys. That's big. But I will do this in the next episode. See you guys later. Bye.